Hey guys, welcome to the video. It's for something in the morning. I didn't sleep nothing. I was about to be able to sleep, but I ended up going to the bathroom and then I couldn't, and then my neighbor started making like a lot of noise, and I hadn't slept nothing, like not 1 minute that I remember. Fuck it, I'm not gonna sleep. I was starting to do dumb shit. Starting to do dumb shit, lustful things. And I was like, fuck that shit, bro. Fuck that shit. You know, it makes me feel like I'm fucking, makes me feel like I'm having sex when I do diamonds. So instead of wasting my energy, as I preach to the kids to not do that dumb shit, we're gonna do diamonds. Like, and then I'm gonna still run, and I'm gonna still do diamonds. Like, I'm gonna start doing 1,000 diamonds a day. Fuck that shit, for real. If I do 455, it's 445. But fuck it. Let's see how many I get, man. 20. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I guess I'll drink way more. Later, the coffee and a bunch of it. Plus, I drink a Coca-Cola Zero. I don't know, I was just not tired the whole night. I was not tired the whole night. I'm still not tired. I'm tired, but I can sleep. I think we might go outside for real. Let's go outside, bro. To the balcony. Nobody might be awake. It's 4:22 in the morning. I know a lot of y'all. It's mad cold out here. Fuck going outside. Kiki Lee. Hi, remember me? Yeah, bro. How you doing? That you did the push-ups. I remember you for sure. I remember you for sure, Kiki Lee. I'm going through it today. I'm going through it like I hadn't sleep nothing. I hadn't sleep nothing. Like I hadn't slept nothing. Not 1 minute. I couldn't rest. I'm still awake. We're doing 20 push-ups now. I'm gonna try to doing 1,000 a day. I don't give a fuck. Let me like. I appreciate it. Feeling hungry, like, but everything's closed. I don't have food here. I already ate all my food. It's 40 push-ups right now. 44, 22 minutes in the morning. I can't sleep. I was about to do some dumb decision, like I was doing already. Then I was like, let me stop this shit. Let y'all know how to use their energy in a good way. I'm the best. I don't even know if I am for real. I'm just trying to fix all my problems. I'm just trying to fix all my problems and making this fucking world that for our kids is just doing school and that, but for us grown-ups is way more than that. It's not easy, especially if you want to be successful. You know what I mean? And you don't want to be working for other people. It's definitely not easy. Some people have more facility than others, but unfortunately for me, I'm not one of those. I just work hard. I appreciate it. So the house is really not mine. Like I live here alone, but it's came from generations. It was like my grandfathers from one side, then the other grandparents bought it, then my parents bought it now, so I don't really have a house for real. And that's another thing I need to solve. Right now, being like full blown night, like yo, it's night. It's completely night. My problem is like, what the fuck is going on? Why can't I sleep? I don't understand. It's pissing me off to the most. Yeah. I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I don't know. I just can't. $60. Like I'm tired, but I can't sleep. I'm not that tired. Oh no, I just can't. Already subscribe when you did the. Yo, I ain't seeing him right. When you did the outside push-ups, and now he's my best friend in us. Yo, my eyes is bugged out. And now you're my best friend and I can watch your live. Send notification me that you started the live, okay? Bro, I appreciate you, Keely. I really do appreciate it. And I'm here for you. Like I could be doing this like by myself. I thought about it even. But I don't know, I'm motivating so many people from all ages that I just wanna keep doing that. Like I realize I'm a lightning bolt of energy and I just wanna keep pushing and keep pushing and keep pushing. Damn, I can't even sleep a whole night awake. I can't even sleep. I wish I could. Hey, I wish I could sleep. I wish I could just be normal. Just be normal. Just be like these kids who be successful and be doing dumb shit. But now I have to be an example for the youngest. I have to be the example for the oldest who, start losing the energy and I have to pull up and show what is possible. I have to be an example for everybody, I guess. Even though I feel like I don't receive as much merit as I wish. I know how many people I'm influencing, and I definitely wouldn't be wanting to train here in my house, but it's so late. I don't know, I'm just trying to get tired, for real. I'm just trying to get tired. Just trying to not do decisions that doesn't make sense. Alejandro, I realized that I just have way too much energy. And with the 1 hour pull-ups, like, I was using the energy, but I don't know. Maybe that's what I should be doing because my shoulder is bugging me, but like, it's super late right now. Maybe I should have done that. I just started feeling like the pull-ups was not enhancing my life, even though I was getting results. I felt like it was not enhancing my life. But can I do 1,000 diamonds on a daily? Yeah, I've been doing a lot of push-ups, like, but not enough. Clearly not enough, because my body doesn't even go to sleep. You know what I mean? My body is not even going to sleep, so clearly I'm not doing enough. In the pull-ups, I was questioning if, like, I don't know, maybe I should have done the 1 hour pull-ups. You know, I felt like, let me stop for one day because it was getting too much into my head, but now I'm starting to think like maybe I should have done, because it's important to grow the back too, you know, and the shoulder starts bugging too. I don't know. I don't know, for real. A 120. I just feel like when I do push-ups, it's gonna sound awkward, but I feel like I'm having sex. It's like when I'm doing the most, and sometimes I don't have strength, and I completely go down. I feel like in my sexual area, like a sense of like I was coming or something. It's weird, and I don't want to waste it. It's even awkward talking about this shit for real. Well, I don't know. I don't know how to explain. When I use the diamonds, it's a sensation like better than any other. The pull-ups is definitely great. I be thinking for real doing like 500 diamonds, 500 pull-ups, and 500 squats every day, plus running. But I don't even know because like legs, my legs very sore. from the other train that we did. Back, I don't know. I might be able to do it. I don't know for sure. Maybe we do 555 now, and then I'm gonna do, when we do the run, I do like 500 pull-ups or 555 pull-ups, maybe, you know. And then I do the squats. I need to get tired though. Like I didn't sleep, guys. Like I didn't sleep, and I was about to do some like not smart, not intelligent decisions whatsoever. So that's why I'm here. I was like, nah, bro, let's not do this shit. Let me work out. And I started trying to do like back, and I felt it, but I don't know, it's not the same. I'm even enticed to try again because I just did with one. Let me see with two. But something is calling me to do the pull-ups because it's in the park that I meet girls and stuff. Even though yesterday we went to a different park, kind of on purpose. I was just tired of so many people. Yeah, but just thinking of doing like the rows, I just don't want it. I'm gonna continue doing the diamonds. I guess that's what makes sense. 140. And to be honest, like, I was just, even from the diamonds, I just did 555 diamonds. And I think I run more than usual because I'm into a part that is further away. My goal was to do 1,000 diamonds that day. But then it stopped recording, you know. The battery went off this phone. It's kind of cracked. So, I don't know, I had the other phone already, but I need a thing to take the SIM card and put it in there. And I don't even know how long will withstand, you know, because I feel like any phone, it really doesn't withstand like too long. But this phone is bugging because 70% battery used to be way more than just 1 hour. So I don't know what the fuck is going on with that phone. In any case, I have here the battery now, in case I want to continue. Definitely not gonna get clear, as I told you, it's 4 hours, and now I don't even know. I was 22 when I started. The only bright the sky really nowadays, close to 8. So we're not gonna be here for 4 hours for sure. 440, right? That's what I said. Or it's 20. I think it's 40. I'm not sure. That's my problem too, it's like my memory is wet. I'm gonna have a paper once we're here. Let me stop doing this shit. Let's not stop doing this shit. So we're gonna put up 120 because I'm not sure. Even though I think it's 40.
140. I feel like it's 60. I'm just gonna put 160, bro. Cause I'm pretty sure it was 40. I ain't with this shit of miscounting and shit. Counting less. I wanna do more. I don't know what my problem is. I know it's just my life, bro. It's just my life. I just saw a video today and it was like if you have people who you giving good energy, right? And these people is y'all and every content creator who be checking me out and supporting me and feeling inspired by me. And then I have a bunch of haters that is my family members, clowns, that I don't really be associated with nobody no more because of that shit. But any course, gym, work, it was always a bunch of haters. So it's only now that I start doing the lives that I be feeling like how much of a motivational person I can be for those who want something in life instead of sobbing, being bitches and doing nothing with their life and hating because they see somebody doing something. You know what I mean? I desire nothing more than just downfall for all my haters, for real. And I know that's it because whoever hates is just jealous, is just envy. So, fuck them. And apart from that, my life be happening so many things, bro. And I remember so many things. It's like it fucks me up to most level. Where how unjust the world is, really, and you don't really see justice happening. You know, it is what it is. God, 180. This is just to blow some steam. It's not even hard for me. This is just to drain my energy so I don't do dumb decisions. And I still don't know if I'm gonna do it or not, for to be honest. It seems like my capability to deal with frustration and back to back the same bullshit is running off. You know, that's why I say we all have weak moments, because I seem like every time as I said, this is not my house. My parents come here every weekend, and more I just feel like furious and like upset about being here. I was kind of a coward. I should have bought a house when I had the money for it. Now I don't, and now I'm enslaved to withstand these bitch asses pulling up. Some fucking predators and shit. Fucking embarrassment of a lineage. I didn't even pray because I pray in the morning when I wake up. I didn't sleep. I didn't even sleep. Now it hadn't happened this shit to me where I just didn't even sleep. Like I didn't sleep 1 minute. I can't sleep. I'm so tired, like, of my situation. I really don't know how I'm gonna get out of there. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of here. I live homeless for 4 days in my car, sleep in my car. Extremely uncomfortable, but I felt more free than here. To hydrate. I don't even know how this solves anything. I think it doesn't solve nothing really. I got to a point in my life that is like no reading the Bible, no praying, no working out. Nothing really solves my situation. I should have took the steps before when I had the chance. Now I'm fucked. I don't really have no solution for nothing. I'm just tired of this shit. I feel like in prison. I don't see a solution really. $220. I used to have a possibility to live in Brazil because I lived there 7 years. So I used to have residency there, like capacity of living there. But with COVID, with a fake ass disease, it wasn't fake, but it was nothing really problematic. Just cleaning the weaklings, the peasants and shit. some absurd shit. People had to be vaccinated. I never got vaccinated for none of that shit. Why the fuck I need a vaccine for a weak ass disease who doesn't affect nobody who is healthy? Fucking bullshit. Fuck COVID, man. Fuck this government. Corrupt ass government. Once I got power, man, I might start seeing everybody who really fucked up. Yo, you cannot be here in Portugal no more. Go live elsewhere. We freeze your bank account too. Go work now. Already fucked up too much. And that's lucky. That's me being lucky. That's me being generous. Because me without God is like, okay, execution. Fuck you. It's weird. I've been meeting a lot of girls. Like another, it was like a long time ago. I met a girl who she lived on the caravans and shit. She was into me. Oh, I don't know how to say all are, but most are. But yeah, sometimes I just wish I met somebody where I could get the fuck out of here forever. Forever. There's a movie that is like Connie and Clyde. I like that movie a lot. They end up killing themselves. To be honest, I love that shit. To be honest, I love that movie. Just being wild and free, man. Nobody did them justice anyway. Justice is not really a thing, bro. That's why I don't give a fuck about no law, none of that shit. Cause it's all bogus. Justice don't exist. $240. Ricard, do a flip, bro. I don't know how to. I don't know how to do no flips, man. That's for people in the circle. Never try it. Never feel enticed to do. That's for people in the circle, man. Or go watch like some martial artist monks or something like that. They might be able to do a flip. I just work out. I just work out for real. As I said, I'm doing this shit. I don't even know if I'm not gonna fuck up. I feel like I am. As soon as I'm tired, I just feel like God really ain't by my side. If he was gonna take me out of the situation a long time ago. But I'm still on this bullshit, so I don't feel like he's by my side at all. He's just talking. You've been just talking. Just false promises. 260. I saw the movie of Elvis Presley, and at the time when I saw that shit, I was like, he was such a coward for not leaving that shit. And now I realize I'm the same. I was too much of a coward to buy a place. To be honest, I was, and I was gonna buy a place, but the woman said like, right after I was gonna visit, she said like, oh, somebody bought it. So some way I felt like, I don't know. I felt like my parents was involved in that shit because it's so weird. Like right after, sometimes I feel like I fucking hate them, bro. A lot of times, to be honest. A lot of times. A lot of times I feel like I hate them. I'm doing more sets. The fuck? My hand. 280. Felt like a huge spark of pain. Cesar. Shut up, bro. Shut your mouth, man. Why do y'all be goofies? Real goofies. Just shut the fuck up and live the life. A lot of y'all goofies, man. Y'all used to other streamers. I don't play with your clowns ass. You a bitch? Below me, you don't say nothing. I don't get up, I don't do this, I don't do that. Shut your mouth. I would like to have y'all in person. Beat the shit out of you. I have no problem in making a soul leave the body. None. I just don't do it because I'm Christian. But it's until a day that I really snap. It's until a day. Last year I had this conversation with my parents. I say, I can kill a person with one hand. I meant that shit. Don't play with me. They'll be around behind those computers till the day I find out. 300. To be honest, when my grandpa and when my uncle and my grandpa died, I didn't feel nothing, bro. My uncle, we're kind of cool, but when my grandpa died, I was like, fuck him. I've been wanting other people to die from my family for real. I like my grandpa, but it's not many who I like for real. My mom, my grandpa, these other scums, predators and shit, play like nothing happened. I wish they got dead, killed. I wish God swiped them out of the earth. I don't understand why he doesn't. I don't get it. I used to be like, oh yeah, they're getting tortured and shit, but now I feel like, nah, bro. He might not just give a fuck. Cause I still here. And I be praying every day, read the Bible every day. Nothing changes. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Or maybe I know, maybe I should just leave the country and try my luck elsewhere. I don't know what I was gonna do in another country anyway. Part of me, I'm just waiting until my money runs off and I'll leave myself, starve to death. Cause I'm really tired of this shit. I was in a pretty good mood, bro, before this shit. I guess this is what happens when you don't sleep a whole night and you know what's coming. You know, you're gonna, feel belittled again. People barking to your house, feeling like, fucking hate this shit. If only I could have bought the house last year. I could have no money, but at least I would have my own house. It was a great place, one of the hottest places in the Portugal. Everything I wanted. That's why if my parents was involved on that shit, if they find out, because they really be sneaky, trying to spy on me in every move and shit. When I was a kid, they had my camera roll in their phones some way. They had my email tracked too, so they could see my emails. They're really some weirdos, man. Some fucked up people. So if they were involved, bro, like, as I said, I'm not gonna say it, but I do feel like I hate them sometimes. More and more this year and the end of last year, I felt more and more like I hate them. I guess in the Bible says, respect the 10 commandments, honor our parents,
I'm not gonna. I have no parents. I have no parents. Like that didn't have give love and just some bullshit and abuse. I don't have no parents. Fuck my parents. Fuck everybody from my family. I don't have no family. $320. That's why I question. All y'all say you like me. I don't even know why. But I'm just negative as fuck. Since I kid, I didn't even want to be here to be honest. I got cursed the moment I was born. $340. I'm gonna do more. I just heard a guy I was watching Yar Out. He's a contemporary I really like, a guy I really like, and he was with a guy who was like mind, body, soul, healthy, handsome, something like that. And he was like, I wake up 3 a.m. Remember that means 2 pull-ups. So I went outside to do them. Bro, this shit was mad funny, man. This shit was mad funny. 2 pull-ups. Yo. Bro. These people is really people who make like some joy in my life. Is like other content creators, other hustlers. But it gets tough, bro. When I don't see no exit, and I be here for so long, putting up with the same shit for so long, I get more and more like mental, more despair and shit. I don't know what to do. I just want to leave.
304, I know, 360. You see, I was about to say that I've been repeating my numbers, bro. I always do way more than this shit I say. I know this shit, like I was about to say. A number I just wrote it. I be repeating mad numbers, bro. I do always way more than I want, and a lot of times, most times, generally, is not on purpose. My memory is whack, always being whack. I'm gonna take a piece and pray, cause I had it and I'm not gonna sleep no more. I understand that shit. Give me a second. After I finish this shit, I'm gonna start drinking coffee and just get into another fucking day. Same old, same old. $380. It's weird that once you reach that 500, usually when I get tired, I always wanna do more. I had done more for real. My left shoulder is hurting. It's not normal. Usually it's not hurting. Usually it's the right one. 400. And it's tiredness, but it's not even tiredness from. It's not even tiredness from physical. That's why I don't feel tired. It's mental. It's just like I be tired of being here, live and shit. I really go to my uncomfortable zone to be here with y'all, man. For real, it's more difficult to me to be here than anything else. But at the same time, I don't even like to work out if I'm not showing up. To be honest. Link. Bring the blonde hair back, bro. You look cool with that. I appreciate you saying that, man. I know. I just get tired of the same style like mad soon. It was really like 2 weeks for my hair to start like having compatibility. I need like a month or two of growth now, you know. But yeah, basically it was like first was black, more military, then I shaved it here. It was that dragon style. Then I painted here and here, more like a delinquent that I always wanted to do because I saw like black people using it for look pretty cool. Then I put it blonde, and I felt like it was pretty hot. Like I could see myself every time I see myself in the mirror. I noticed like it was pretty hot. You know what I mean? But for some reason, it's just bugging me because there's so many dudes pulling up on me and trying to talk. Not even trying to talk, starting to talk, and I like giving like I don't like you a female dude to me. You know, I'm not interested in talking to you. I be calling them creeps and shit. You know, I just got tired. I was like, nah, bro. He's like, he's cool, but he's doing too much around these peasants. Too many haters and weirdos. That's why I want to get out of here. But you cannot really leave the country just forever. You know what I mean? Like other countries don't let it unless you wife a woman from the other country and get a green card. You don't see what's the other way. I guess I don't know. I really lost like all hope. Like life, for y'all to understand my life, I felt like my life only started once I become an influencer. Like I have my history in school and college and shit, but me like this persona only started when I started influencing. Yeah, in the beginning it was pretty cool. I was being entrepreneur, learning like copywriting, editing, a bunch of shit. Always my parents letting me down, saying I was not gonna be able to do none of that, saying like all hate, only hater shit, only putting me down always. Saying I always needed to get a job and shit. Then I left them because I was just tired, fucking tired out of them. And I met like girls in the way, which I really like, but none work out. And then this last year I worked out 6 months with my grandparents, which was like a nightmare. It was cool, but a nightmare at the same time. And yeah, like ever since now, where I decided to not have a job if I don't need to, my life become horrible because I just don't want to be here. I'll be trying to leave this place I had money and like I was always trying to find a place, but never really found a place that I like. And then I found it, and then like as I said, I was gonna go there and buy it, and the woman who was the real estate woman was like, oh, the other people who wanted like already did. Is they gonna buy it once I told them that you were gonna do it. I was like, what the fuck, bro? And then I don't have money no more, so I don't know what's the situation. I don't know how to solve this shit. I just be hating my life for real. I just be mad hating my life. Just be hating my life. And my parents is like, oh, take these jobs application. I don't need a job. I need Toyota to get the fuck out of here and leave me alone and stop barking on the weekends. That's what I need. Get out of here. I need to get the fuck out of here. And even this place, I hate this place that I live in. I really do. It's just peasants, man. Drug addicts, peasants, fuck ups, bunch of losers, haters, weirdos, creeps, bunch of tourists, weirdos, stalkers. Fucking hate this shit. Hate this. I'm not gonna say I hate this country, but because I don't, where I used to live, I like where I used to live, but I had to live there because I couldn't stand my parents no more. And still I still have to, handle them coming the weekend. I'll be looking more and more for my black katana for real, but I'm not gonna say nothing. Keep fighting, bro. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all show support for real. It's just I get more and more saturated for real. I be watching a bunch of girls content. They just leaving the country and going elsewhere. I just be like, bro, maybe that's what I should do. I just should leave this shit and say fuck it. And I don't know what will be like, the outcome. That's the problem. I don't know what it comes. Like I'm influencing so many people, y'all, and even like big time content creators, but my life is not changing. I'm not growing to a state where I'm having brand deals and possibility of earning money through social media. That shit is not happening to me. So even though I am influencing everybody and everybody's growing through my influence, through my inspiration, my motivation, my fire spirit, I'm per se, my life ain't changing nothing. It's just my money keep running through the drain. It's like I get more saturated because like, is this gonna be forever? Like, will I ever become? Can I even make in this shit? Or is it just a joke? And I just praying for nothing. I don't know. $520. It never gets easier. This 555 never gets easier. Definitely the first time that I started doing this shit at 4 in the morning. But fucking man. I don't even know if I'm growing for real. Cause it's just reps after reps after reps. I don't even know. I don't even have food right here. And there's no place I can buy it. Everything is closed. The supermarket only opens at 8. When we started, this was
4. I only have water. Usually I'm trying to focus on my pace, but right now I'm just like devastated. I don't even give a fuck about none of this shit. I just started to not jerk off, to be honest. And I don't even know. It's very uncomfortable. 440. I'm gonna drink water. I did say that I was gonna do 1,000, so it would be 445 now, and then in the day 555. But I don't really know if that's true. After this shit, I might not even be feeling doing more diamonds. So, but I do feel like the running helps because it loosens the body up, and it's like you don't get as tight because it's more loose on the run. Plus, the body's already activated, and the weather or whatever it be, it stimulates. You know what I mean? While here, the weather is like it's nothing.
460. It's been harder than I thought it would be. I wish I had a Kit Kat or a Kinder Bueno or an ice cream or something. That's what I would like. Even though the parasites hurts my body, I would just like some comfort. Once I'm alone, I would just like some comfort. $480. We are closer though. Almost finishing this shit. I was about to quit. I was thinking like I'm just gonna do 445 and then I do 455. But my intelligence told me, or my intuition really, said like, bro, there's a high probability of you not going for the 555 letter. You know what I mean? I definitely just do 105 more, 110 more. But it wouldn't be the same skipping your work, like skipping reps, doing 555 or doing 445, and then another 110 press hours. It's not the same gains. The more pain you put in the one workout, that's the biggest gains you're gonna get. You know what I mean? It's not the same doing even 500 and 500. It's not the same than doing 1,000. It's all about that pressure. You keep pushing, keep breaking, keep contracting. You know, the body's way more. There's a reason it's easier to do 500 than 1,000 one time. So from there, you know, plus, like, until what point can you really recover without even a day and hitting the same muscle, you know? Now I feel tired for sure. Without sleep, not really. After this shit, I'm just gonna start drinking more coffee and do the same shit every day, as always, hoping with the same doings at different results, which we know doesn't happen. But hey, at least I'm motivating certain people. I'll be seeing people who I follow getting motivated by me, and they growing their channel. Way more than one, like a lot of people growing. I keep checking them, they still growing, so at least I'm helping somebody. You know what I mean? At least I'm motivating people
through my hard work and persistency, at least I'm helping people post more, whatever it be. If it be shorts, it be videos, be lives, whatever it be, I see my influence and it is great. Y'all say it's great, even though, I have these days. And more, I see might be more negative days, but it's just my life. It's just me. I cannot pretend I'm okay or being extra positive when I'm not extra positive. I'm just desperate. That's what it is. People stop working out because they're good. I'm not good. I hadn't been good. I'm tired of this shit. Since a child, I didn't want to be here. I have moments where I like, but it's like, it's so little moments, bro. It's so little moments that fade away. $500. We have 55 more, and we finish. It might not seem like it, but 55 after 500 is way harder than just 500. It might not seem like it. Might seem it's just more 55, but nah. I just did that shit for y'all because, I started this shit trying to be help, a shoulder to grab to a guy who is a friend of me, and then we build bad blood by the cloud, and people and all that shit. And I don't blame nobody. I'm just saying what it is. And I started doing 555 because it's my challenge now. It's no longer his challenge. He quit. And he never said he was going to do more. So he has his props to the amount of days he said he's going to do amount of days. I said I was going to do the whole year, and I meant it. But I didn't feel it was okay to do the same number because it seems like it was like from his challenge. This is my challenge now. In my challenge, we're not gonna keep our 1.5. We're gonna put 3 5s on that shit. Even if it costs more, it's gonna be 3 5s for a whole year. Fuck all this shit, man. And for all the days that in the beginning that I couldn't keep up, I did a bunch of 600, 700, 800. You know what I mean? And I did 1,000 in his name because he did 1,000 for me in the first time. So I honor his honor. I always want to honor his honor, even though we're rivals. I always want to honor his honor because he honored me, I honor him. And I was gonna, check his shit and support him too. I'm still a supporter, bro. But we rivals. Unless he quit for good. Which I thought was like that, but I saw the post, he said he did a bunch of dips with the other Neverland guys. So hopefully pull up if he wants to. If he doesn't, fuck it, man. Master Shredder start posting shorts now. He's doing real hard shit.
You know, he's lifting 20 kilos. For your my seem just, especially for the bodybuilders, my seem just, oh, it's just 20 kilos. Now, bro, I have a 20 kilos right here, which 44 pounds. Vest, that shit is heavy. Walking on that shit, doing reps on that shit is relentless. Like, it's really, really, really hard, you know what I mean? And he does the push-ups like he's doing without no vest. Like, he's hard, bro. He being hard. For real. He's another guy who is not given his flowers and he's not given his prompts because he be here for my long. And his name, Monster Shredder, really he does justice with his name because he really is maybe the most shredded guy on Calisthenics. Thanks, man. I give props for everybody, you know what I mean? For my mentor, for the new people who I found this year, Yar out and shit, for Master Shredder, man, for my brother, for my rival, my brother. Y'all know who I'm talking about, man. He doesn't say my name, so I got tired and I'm gonna say two, but y'all know who it is, bruh. Y'all know who it is. Rodrigo Araújo. Hi, bro. How you doing? I am a cat. I'm a lion, man. I'm a tiger. I'm a tiger. You know what I mean? But yeah, I do have this feline energy, man. I do get it. I feel like as humans, we have two animals like energy, and not really because there's people who we say like, oh, here's the shark. You know what I mean? So that's a shark. But in general, people are either dogs or cats, you know. And I do see myself with the feline energy, like a tiger or a lion for real. And I say more of a tiger just because I'm more independent. You know, I don't go train with other people. I don't, and it's not that I can, but nobody keeps up with me for real. If I was in America, I would be training with Kim and shit, Akim Supreme, and other people who I mentioned. But out here in Portugal, I'm like the only one who can go as hard as I go. But there's other people who are like dog energy, and a lot of soldiers like that. But they also have cat like feline energies too, you know. But in general, it's more like police. It's more like people who are so. It's more that dog energy, that canine energy, the wolf energy, which goes in packs, you know. But me, I always be the type of guy like Musashi. It's like I attack by my own and I destroy a big number by my own. Like I never needed nobody. I was the person who stepped it up and people follow because they feel my confidence and from that confidence they made me the leader and they follow. And I always been like that. So yeah, I do understand what you're saying, bro. And there's no better or worse, you know. I'm not saying one is better, the other worse. It's just type of energy that people have. And sharks is the ones that you know go after. They smell that blood, they smell that money, they smell that bread, they smell that cake, whatever it be, they go get it shit. I guess most entrepreneurs who are really successful be sharks and shit a lot of times. But it be depending too, you know what I mean? Let's get it, man. $520 and some shrimps that we don't count. We never count that shit. Yeah, I'd really be passing numbers, but it's cool because in case I miss it, just like I heard this guy on the yard out. We try Asher, man. Say he was. I don't want to misspell his name, but I don't know him that well. He's like, he's brand his mind, body, and soul. His name is Health is wealth. I think is that, bro. I apologize if I'm saying your name wrong. But he was like, bro, I wake up at 3 in the morning. I'm used to pull ups. I went outside to do that shit, like that shit, bro. I like that shit. I like that shit a lot, man. I like people like me, bro. People like, bro, you just have to do it. I wouldn't wake up at 3 in the morning and do it. Only my door. Only supposed to be like doing this shit. Only if I was to be doing this shit. Pulling up in here. Bang. Bang. That's it, man. That's two out here. You know what I mean? But I respect him for that shit. I didn't knew him, but I respect him from that shit. I heard his name because there's some beef with him and my late mentor, Hakim Supreme, who put me on the game on here. But I don't be no none of these haters because like I don't do the team groupie shit. And neither Akim. Like Akim is like a straight up guy, man. The only thing I like feel bad is not being from America. Cause like I feel like all my people be out there. You know what I mean? And I know other people who from Europe, but it's like it's not that many genetic anomaly. He's like close by here in Europe. But even he hates me here, you know, even he wanted to go. So shit. Like, I don't know. And it's not like I love America. I don't give a fuck about America. I think it's a beautiful place. Like they have a lot of culture and a lot of people can talk bad, but that's where we know like social media is mostly Americans. And that's why my people from college techniques are, and I learn from them. And I keep saying to people who ask me, you know, I met Olympic athletes, I met military people, I met other athletes, and they always get like phased when I'm like, oh yeah, I learned calisthenics from Americans, you know what I mean, from the streets and shit, and they get phased because they are not expecting that a Portuguese person learn something from somebody who was mentored by somebody who was from a whole different continent, you know. But it's real. It really was like that. Feeling way better. Always feel way better after this 555 is I tell you, I'll be telling you, man, this 555 diamonds is my mental health. I feel so much better mentally. It's completely different. And I'm gonna tell you, like sometimes my parents here and it's all good, you know what I mean? It's not that I hate my parents. Even though I said it a lot of times like I do, it depends. Sometimes I feel like it, but other times it's not. It's like me, I have a bunch of demons. That's why I be phased how so many of y'all show me support and so many of y'all say y'all love me and I'm your best friend and I help y'all being good people because I feel like I'm a whole villain sometimes and I feel like I'm a whole a person full of demons that this shit is darker than darker, you know what I mean? It's darker than dark. But I appreciate it and I see more and more people get like motivated by my effort and a daily like no rest, hundreds and hundreds of reps and they're like, let's get it too, man. If he does it, I'm gonna do it too. And I love that energy, bro. I really do. Because me personally, I've been around peasants and losers and haters and creeps and weirdos. So everybody just be hating from my area. I have kids out here who really get amazed by me and I see in their heart, in their face, they admire me and I love that shit. But it's not the majority. The majority be always haters, man. Majorities be people who's like, I wish I was you, but I'm not gonna even try it, so I'm gonna hate on you. You know what I mean? Majority of people be like that. So, or it's just these type of people, negative people, it gets more in your memory than the positive. The positive feel a little heart full and light,
where the haters makes that shit even darker. And for me, some people, a person who came from the streets, is like you don't really want to play with that. So a lot of times, even me, generally, I have to filter myself and realize like, Lord, like you not like where you came from, the shit you been through, chill the fuck down because people be really civilians out here. So, you know. But I really appreciate see hustlers, man. I see hustlers like I love that shit because hey, I love it, man. It's rare to me to see hustlers. And I be seeing hustlers getting motivated by me, posting more, doing more, workout, more reps, more effort. I love that shit, man. And as I said, this is a whole web where it's like I motivate y'all, but y'all motivate me too. I be checking y'all out, knowing new people who also get like influenced by me, and it's like okay, let me see your work, let me see your hard work, and then I be getting more and more motivated. As I say, every day, guys, I go to see, check my shorts, see y'all out, bro. Mate, guy is so funny. He's putting that work, he's motivating people too, growing fast, and he's throwing that food to the fucking ground, bro. I just laugh that shit. Yesterday, he was breaking some pop yards. I don't know the name. We don't have that shit in Portugal. But I was like, damn, that shit looks good though. But you know, he'd be mad funny. I love that dude, man. I really do. And I be taking a lot of advice from him because he's older than me. He been 12 years in the system, so I respect him. Like, you know what I mean? I'll be thinking about that shit. We talk about it, but I'll be thinking too. A lot of kids and a lot of y'all kids want to be tough. Once you get caught, now you splash it up. That shit is pussy, man. If you're not ready for the consequences, don't do the crime. I had friends who went to the system, juvenile and shit. That shit is not sweet. All type of abuse. Sometimes it's not even from other criminals. Sometimes it's for the securities and shit, be predators going out there. You have to be careful, man. Don't be doing crimes if you're not ready to the consequences. And real talk, nobody's made for prison. Nobody's made for prison. That shit is never sweet. I'll be talking some shit sometimes, but hey, that shit, y'all have to have head, man. And there's a lot of people really be killers, and a lot of y'all ain't. Y'all just wanna be. I always remember this kid who he thought was a bully, he thought was a delinquent, right? And then he snitched on his gang. They took him out in a place, there was nobody there, stabbed him to death, and buried him alive. He was a teenager. They were teenagers. This is a real life here in Portugal. Shit is not a joke. Like, a lot of y'all want to be tough, want to be sweet, like, leave that shit behind. Like, that shit is not funny. And I've been through a lot of shit. When I was a teenager, that I was like, nah, let me get the fuck out of here. And I did that shit because that shit is not sweet. None of that shit is sweet. And I'm glad God put me in that situation early because getting older and getting built, like building more, being more fearless and more of a savage in my soul as a warrior, I could go into situations that, you know, if I hadn't had a bad experience in the past, I might be dumb enough to go situations that is more treacherous. You know, when you see Japanese people, they have their own gangs and shit. They have their own gangs and shit, and then as they grow, if they want to continue their lifestyle, they go to Yakuza. In Yakuza, they don't play. If you fucked up, cut your finger. If you really fucked up, they're gonna kill you. Any mob system, they're gonna kill you if you really fucked up. And a lot of y'all don't know really how is the rules, how is the is an organization. Like that shit is not sweet. If you fucked up, they take you out. Like a lot of y'all y'all think it's funny because y'all don't get that shit. You don't get what real life is and real life happens. Don't be try to be tough. Don't be try to be sweet. Streets. It's not cool, man. Don't get it. If you have friends doing that shit, it's funny and it's not funny. Disassociate with that people because that people you're gonna see it 5 years from now, mad junkies or in the system or not even here. Shit is not funny.
None of that shit funny. $540. And that's why I say, I say movements the medicine. I say diamonds is my mental health. Y'all saw my energy pulling up. Y'all saw these vicious on me, this bloodthirst on me pulling up, my demons coming up. I finish this shit, I feel cool, I feel collective, man. I'm good. I'm gonna drink water, gonna drink some coffee. Then we're gonna do the next workout when I get ready. Then I'm gonna eat. Everything is good. Everything is good, bro. That's my medicine. That's how I keep my mental health in check. Cause I really be a goon by my essence, but for a man long, I'm about to 28. For 4 years now, I changed my ways through workout. You bless your body, you wanna bless nobody. Remember that. You bless your body, you wanna bless nobody. That's how you do. Even police. I know police, bro, and they, they like me. They humans too, and they sometimes wanna, and some got caught on that. Some got into the system because of that shit. So even for police, that shit is not sweet. You know what I mean? Keep your head straight. You know what I mean? Keep your head straight. You blast your body, you don't blast nobody. I'm gonna write this shit. This is gonna be my new saying. You don't say it and pretend this shit was not me. I created this shit. You blast your body, you don't blast. Wait, you don't blast nobody. I love this shit, man. I just created a great saying. Hey guys, you can use it, but give me props, man. Y'all see me, I say other people's shit and I give them props. All this shit of the glory, and as I said, the movement's medicine. Y'all out, the glory and shit is Akim, everybody know that shit. Hey, don't be using my sayings and don't give me no props, man. Give me my props, man. If you wanna say that shit. Let's finish this, man. You blast your body, you don't blast nobody. I love that shit. For real. I really did 565, but fuck it. Y'all know I like to give that last stretch, that last blast. Scary, man. And again, I said police, because police, I got caught on some bullshit, and they got into jail too. Police go to the system too when they fucked up. But it's the same. I went for the SEAL Marines last year. You had SEAL Marines just last year in Portugal. Maybe you don't know. A SEAL Marine was fighting another guy. Police tried to put him, away. The SEAL Marine killed him by his hands. Jail. Everybody in jail. Him and his partners, all SEAL Marines. So it's not play. Nobody's safe out here. Never think because you have a badge or whoever like you safe. We might people might have connections, but that doesn't mean you safe. Okay, it means you have a backbone. You have a team. You have people that who is with you. You know, you have loyalty, but crime is crime, and you're gonna get to the fucking system if you abuse it. So don't do that shit. Respect the law, man. Play straight. Bless your body, so don't bless nobody. Having said that shit, guys, I appreciate all you guys on the chat showing support, showing love, dedication, man. I appreciate you too, wanting to have my blonde hair, saying it was cool. I do know that. A lot of y'all be saying it look like the Phoenix or something from the Stray Kid. Stray band. I don't keep up, man. I don't know. I appreciate y'all, man, for real. I appreciate you showing likes and all that shit. Shout out to y'all, man. That's how you take your stress out. You know what I mean? I'm still kind of tense and shit, but I'm glad I did this, man. Let's get it. See you in the next one. It's gonna be a couple hours because Wednesday, I'm gonna run, bruh. Then maybe I'll do the pull-ups this time. Or another diamonds, I don't even know. Let's see ya.